G'day Yoga Lovers, it's Mike here for the last yin class of the week. It's Saturday. Nadi's here, you can't see him but he is behind me. As always guys, just take it really easy and just do what's safe and comfortable, yeah? It's no big deal, you're going to feel discomfort, that's pretty normal, but pain we want to avoid, okay? Alright, so we always lie down before our yoga classes. Well, it's part of our yoga class really. And I want to teach you guys something really cool that I've been learning about from a guy called Sadhguru, who's a mystic in India, Coimbatore, southern India, where I was in Coimbatore about a year ago. And I didn't get a chance to go to this Isha Foundation Centre, which looks absolutely iconic. And I'm actually currently doing a course with Sadhguru called Engineering, and you've noticed that I've always taught that the back of the hands are on the mat and palms face the ceiling. And in some hatha yoga poses, I'm always teaching to have the palms up to get their shoulder away from the ear. Well, it turns out that I was right again. Sometimes I have to lie down, guys. I'm just so amazing. I'm not that amazing because I knew that that's how traditionally arm placement was taught. But what I've learned from this course with Sadhguru is that, and I'll get you guys to experiment with it. I'm actually not going to tell you, I want you to do this. So what we want to do is have our palms down to begin with, which is not how we normally do it. And I want you just to bring your attention to where the breath is in the chest area. Don't worry so much about the belly, just breathe in normally. Maybe take a big deep breath in. Exhale out. Your palms down facing the mat and just noticing where the breath is. On the inhale. Now what I want you to do is flip the hands so the palms face the ceiling, the back of the hands are on the mat. And now check out where your breath goes in the chest area, whereabouts in the chest. Now stay there. Now did you notice that you can breathe a little more easily in the upper region when the palms are facing the ceiling, back of the hands on the mat? Isn't that amazing? So that the simple hand placement, which you've heard me talk about a lot, it might have something to do with how the head of the humerus sort of rotates inside the shoulder area here. There might be a constriction in it could be even coming from clavicle, I'm not quite sure, but isn't that just amazing? So always palms face the ceiling. Oh, hello Nadi. And Nadi sleeps like this because he's amazing as well. Hi, thank you. Alright guys, so we'll close our eyes, draw the chin to chest, nice long neck, chin tucked, eyes soft. You need to give me a kiss, Nadi. There we go. Clear the throat through the nose. Nadi. And breathe through the constriction in the back of the throat. No, that's not really working for me. You've got morning breath and stick breath. So your breath becomes really silky smooth and fine. It's a creamy smooth breath. Oh, and he's licking my ear. How lovely. Thank you. So remember that every exhale the body softens and releases and relaxes. We'll drop in the Heart Sutras in a moment. Getting fascinated with your breath and your pulse. Maybe breathing a little bit more into the belly to stretch the belly, so that stretches the vagus nerve, the biggest relaxation nerve in the body. Good job guys. Now we'll go into a body scan, so bring your awareness to the big toes of both feet. Drawing a line from the big toes through the arches to the heels, outer edges of the feet to little toes. Remain with the toes, tops of feet. Then starting a spiral through your ankles and spiraling up shins and calves. and then knees, and then spiraling down thighs and hamstrings. And then hips, lower back and buttocks heavy on the mat. Nice and heavy. Lower back imprints, belly softens and sinks. Middle back imprints, diaphragm lifts. And then upper back imprints. The shoulders are wide, the arms heavy, neck is long, chin is tucked, jaw soft, eyes soft, and everything soft. Feeling the pulse in the body. Nice, guys. Now, if you want, you can bring your left elbow out wide and place the palm on your heart, or you can just keep your hands by your sides. It's up to you guys. And we'll drop in the heart sutra. Sutras are one-word intentions. These are really beautiful sutras, and there is a video on this channel where I talk about the sutras and why we don't see them written down. And these are wishes or affirmations. We always want to do affirmations from relaxed states. The first sutra is peace, 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 peace. Second sutra is harmony, 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 harmony. The third sutra is laughter, 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 laughter. And the fourth sutra is love, 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 love. Peace, harmony, laughter, love, peace, harmony, laughter, and love. Nice, guys. Stretch your arms overhead. Roll on your side facing me and come to a kneeling position on your hands and knees. And we'll go into breath flow. And Nadi's going to watch as normal and critique my yoga. So come into a knee-based plank and you'll notice that my shoulders are behind the wrists. And then exhale, lengthen through the armpits. Nadi's bottom and then around your back plank. You'll notice that my shoulders are behind the wrists. Plank. Exhale. So we're rinsing out the nervous system, oxygenating the body and oiling up joints. Good job, guys. Now what we're going to do is we'll go into cat-cow. So we're going to inhale, drop our belly, and then exhale, draw in your belly, round your back like an angry cat. Inhale, drop your belly, and then exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale, come to neutral. Alright guys, and then circles with the hips. So your knees and your hands are mat width apart, and then circles. I don't know, Nardi. Eh? Oh, excuse me. I disturbed him. His lordship. He's just the boss now, you know. He's just the boss. Likes to be he's right in the centre of the camera, have you noticed? And then shots first. Oh no. Nice, guys. So just come upright, have a water break anytime you need it. We're going to go into Achilles. We haven't done this before online. So what we do is we come into our hands and knees, and what we're trying to stretch is this part right here. When we first do the stretch, we'll feel it in the calf. That's completely normal, and it'll tend to ricochet down to the Achilles. So what we want to do is bring one knee forward, tuck the toes, flatten the back foot, and then sit on your heel if that's available. If you need a cushion, you can grab a cushion, otherwise just sit on your heel. And then from here, what I like to do is wrap my arm to the outside of the front high knee, and then keep the opposite arm straight and just wrap it around, okay? And then close your eyes, forward fold, so let the chin draw towards the chest and the cheek on the high knee there. And the trick with this is to caterpillar walk your hand forward, maybe every 4 or 5 breaths, and this will stretch the Achilles, starting at the calf for most people, okay? I'm going to show you the other side so you know what it looks like. We want to lean forward. Beautiful. You're still on camera, don't worry, Maddie. I was watching a video this morning on dog sleeping positions, and the one that Nadi's got now is a resting, not a full sleeping position. This is, I've got energy, I'm not quite ready to sleep yet, but I'm ready to go if you want to, Daddy. That's that position. When he's on his back with his belly in the air and his paws like this, that means he's completely relaxed around his environment, which he does on the bed. And they always sleep at your feet, it's really annoying. Always on your side. And then change, walk your hands forward, drop that front knee down, drag it to meet that opposite knee, and then just flip it, okay? Forward fold. Every exhale, we're walking that hand forward. Just push, letting your torso weight, the chest sort of anchor into the thigh. Putting the torso weight will help keep the stretch consistent in there. You're just relaxing into it. Make sure the arms are relaxed, shoulders are relaxed. The only thing that's sort of gripping at the fingertips. Lucy, I wish you were here because I have no sense of time. So if it feels even, you can come out now, maybe a few more breaths. Achilles is really important because as we age, our connective tissue, the Achilles is almost all sinewy connective tissue. So we want to make sure that stays flexible. And so they don't snap at older age. And then change, come forward. Well done, guys. Guys, you want to grab a pillow for this, especially if you're new, maybe a few pillows. So we're going into hero. You can do this without a pillow. I'll show you, actually I might show you from the side what it looks like. We crab crawl to the front of our mat, the knees together and the heels out wide. And what we're doing is sitting in between the heels. So my butt and my hip is inside the heel. We're not sitting on top. This is what it looks like from the front. So we're on our hands and knees. The heels are super wide. If I look through my armpits, I can see my right and left heel really easy. But also I can see the big toes inside the heels, if you can see there. My big toes are facing to the inside. I make a tight fist and sway side to side. If you want a pillow, put it between, just underneath your butt, between your heels, not on top. I'm okay without a pillow. I'm gonna have a wiggle. And where you're gonna feel it immediately is in the midline of the knee, through here, but definitely fronts of feet as well. So when you think about it, our feet are always in flexion from driving, the accelerator, the clutch, sitting, standing. So what we're doing is instead of doing this, we're opening it right up, just giving it a stretch. So it feels kind of weird, especially if you're not used to this stretch. Remember that the pillow is there to keep you higher, which it decreases the stretch quite a lot. Now, if you've done this before, what you can do, please don't do this if you're new, is come onto your elbows. And people tend to throw their head back in ecstasy. There's nothing ecstatic about it, guys, so just chill out. We just want to make sure that our neck, the back of the neck, doesn't crease up. That's not good for the neck at all. And then if you want to go deeper, you can come onto your back like this, and then bring your arms overhead. Otherwise, stay upright on your elbows or your hands. I'm going to stay here today. Oh, Natty. Oh, Natty. He's so cute sometimes. But sometimes he drives me insane. But in a good way. Beautiful, guys. Just hang in there. We might maybe we'll do a neck stretch after this. Actually, you know what I might revisit is waterfall, because we're compressing the backs of the knees. So let's do that, and then we'll maybe do a neck stretch. We'll see how we go for time. All right, guys. Now to come out, come forward, interlace your fingers, and just relax one leg back at a time, okay? And then the other. And if you want, slowly come into downward dog. It's good to get that stretch, huh? Beautiful, guys. And then drop to your knees. Alright, guys, we'll go into waterfall. We've done this before. So what we do is, oh, my head's disappeared. What we do is we come into a standing position, and I'll instruct this sideways. What we're going to do is flatten our back. Let's see if I can get a little closer. Oh, there I go. There I am. So we're going to flatten our back, poke our butt out, and we're just going to bend at the hip only. Keep the knees bent and let the belly rest between the thighs. Okay? And about here, we want to become toe heavy, so the hips shift forward. Quite often when we go into this, we're heel heavy, and the hips are behind the ankles, but we want to shift forward. Slowly straighten the legs, and then let the hands fall down like little arms. From here, I like to sway side to side just to check I'm not holding on. Just swirling my head around a bit just to relax any residual tension. And then I'm going to fold my arms inside the opposite elbow crease. Beautiful. Now, that's what it looks like from the front. And then side. Now, emergency exit or rest is to keep the arms folded and then sit your butt down just a little, but the hips don't go lower than the knees. Okay? So just stay there. And then once you've had enough of a break, forward fold. And if you look at it, it's kind of like a waterfall. So the legs are getting that stretch. The shoulders are nice and relaxed and open. Armpits are lengthening. And our torso is literally like a waterfall spilling out over the edge to the pool below. So this is all gravity fed. The only thing that's working are our toes. Every exhale, feeling the torso drop even more. You do not need a straight leg here. Okay. Knees bent, protect the back of the knee capsule. Nice guys, how you doing? G'day. I'm actually going to swap the last stretch, which was next to a separate leg stretch seated. I think it'll be good for us. Alright guys, and then release the hands. And then bend your knees, squat down and roll up one vertebrae at a time. Nice guys. Come to seated. There was no need for that. No need for that. You're going to need a cushion, guys. Double fold it, or 2 cushions. And we're going to sit on the soft edge. We want to sit on the edge of the cushion, not right on top, because we want to get a sensation of being pushed off. We want the tops of the hips to be coming forward. And then from here, if Nadi will allow, I'm going to bring my legs quite wide apart. Here we are here. And what we're going to do, a slightly bent knee is okay. And if you have a dog or a child here, that's cheating a little. What we're going to do is just round our back and forward fold. So just watch me. We're going to put the back of the hands on the mat. Remember, that makes it easier to breathe. And we're going to slowly walk the hands forward, maybe every 4th or 5th exhale. If you want to go deeper, actually we'll do this together. Let's just start with this. We'll just forward fold, round our back, chin tucked. Sorry guys. So where we're feeling it is in the back of the legs, the hamstrings, maybe a bit of back of knee capsule and calf. If you want to flex the feet momentarily and then release, it's fine. It's fine in yin for the thighs to roll out, the knees to slightly bend. So every exhale, we're walking the back of the hands towards me. What's beautiful is forward folds are cooling and calming, they're very introspective. Keep going, guys. Now guys, if you can just look at me without raising your shoulders, what you can do is actually walk your hands to one side. And then to make this even and consistent, you want to slide the outside hand towards the hip and the inside hand towards the ankle, and that'll square your shoulders, and then forward fold. Remember, the thigh can roll out, there can be a slight bend in the knee. That's not a problem in you. And then change back to center, and then to the other side. I'm going to stretch over Nadi, who's now rolling on her side, his side, which means that he's more in sleeping mode, that he's given up, that Daddy's teaching a class and we're not going anywhere for a while. So we're just going to sleep, and we're going to snore. That's how it's done. And we're going to fart when Daddy's face is right near his bum. Thanks, Nadi. Cheers, mate. And I might go back to centre. And then forward fold. I'm going to join Nadi in a few minutes. And then change, guys. Walk your hands towards your groin nice and slow. And then come all the way up. That's one of my favourite poses. Cherie, if you're watching, I did that for you. If you're lucky, you won't have a Nadi under one of your legs. Alright guys, we'll go into Savasana. Well done. So we're going to line our back, slide our butt towards our heels. If you want a pillow, that's no problem at all. I might do a pillow today. Oh wow. So just close your eyes. Bring your heels wider than the little toes and just sway your legs side to side just to get that release. Nice guys. And you'll notice that your spine's probably flatter on the mat or closer to it or directly on or heavier. Waterfall's really good for liberating the lower back, taking any risk of lordosis out. Okay. And then find your pulse, snorkel inside your body guys. Feeling for what feels light and spacious and free. Remember, it's all about the nervous system. So when we stretch, we challenge the nervous system, take it outside its comfort zone. It heals, becomes stronger, just like a muscle, but the process is a lot longer. And then we have this strong, beautiful nervous system. And when our nervous system is strong and flexible, we feel creative, empathic, inspired, flexible, adaptable. Life becomes easier. We experience consciousness through our nervous system. Nice and easy guys. Soften the shoulders. Nice guys. Stretch your arms overhead. And then come to a seated. Alright guys. Have a beautiful day. I'm really enjoying these classes. Again, they're free. If you want to donate, there's a link down below. Thank you so much guys. Namaste. Have a great day. And I'll see you next week. Wednesday, Tuesday night yin. See you guys.